there's so many issues I think that needs to be addressed around this. The first thing is, if you look at the debt-to-income ratio in South Africa from 2004 to 2019, real income grew by 1%, where inflation grew by 18%, right? So, people's money has been eroded, and they're still expected to do what they need to do. So either, like to live and to survive with less money. That's the first issue. The pandemic hasn't helped in the situation. So a lot of people have had to take pay cuts. And even if they haven't had taken pay cuts, they find themselves, and I mean, I see it within my own family, supporting additional family members, right? Black tax is a real thing. The other part of it is that, there's an assumption that a lot of corporates operate with on when it comes to financial education. So the moment they employ people, they believe that you should be able to have the ability to save, to budget, to spend, and know how to take advantage or exploit the financial benefits or the well-being benefits that an employer gives you, which is not the case. I mean, I am a living example of that. So working in a big corporate, having certain financial benefits given to me. And, I made fundamental, drastic mistakes at the beginning of my career because I did not have that kind of literacy and education. So, when we talk about where does it start? If we look at households and what people tend to do, a lot of the communities I come from, the first thing people do is they go and they take out debt, or they go and get a credit card. And I've arrived because now suddenly I qualify by this institution for this particular thing. That is a mindset that we need to change as well, So where do we start? Where do we start amongst the communities that I come from? I think is the conversation around finances and around budgeting, around scarcity, and what can we do, as a family to pull together. Also, this debt thing, if you look at in South Africa, I mean, it's a crazy statistic in the communities that I come from. There is a loan shark for every amongst 100 people in a community, one loan shark, right? There's a purpose, there's a need, and what is the need that we need to address, right? And I think if we really start unpacking and understanding that, there's a much bigger issue that needs to be solved with simple little solutions.